Hi guys, it's me, Biscuit. Welcome to a brand new video. So today I'll show you guys the top 10 melee weapons in Arsenal as of 2021. And did you know that there are around 30 weapons in Arsenal? And so this has taken me a lot of time to make this video. So if you end up enjoying, consider subscribing. Coming up, number 10 is the chainsaw. Of two reasons. I think chainsaw is like one of those most used arsenal knives of all time, and it's really got like a cool animation and those slick moves. That's why I'm thinking of putting it under number 10. And let's go into number 9. It's the Glacier Knife because it's the new legendary knife in Arsenal. Most probably you guys might have or may not have, but let me tell you, this knife is actually super good for newbies as well, so consider getting it. So our next weapon is the katana. Is actually good for the people who have like high FOVs, and why not? It's actually one of those cool weapons that you don't see every day. Everyone uses it, so if you want to be unique, consider using the katana, as it's my personal favorite. So the next one is the Sansfy knives. Actually, yeah, the Sansfy melee weapons are actually really good, and I think that the energy cutter and the endbringer are one of those two amazing knives that I think should be on this list, because both of them are really glowy and got those really great animations, and consider using them if you get it. But I would place Endbringer above Katana because it's really long and it's a really fancy knife and or blade, or you can use whenever you want. And the claws, actually there wouldn't be this list without this weapon. Claws, it's actually those famous melee weapons in Arsenal, and I love using this melee because it's really fancy and all that stuff. You could never get old using these melee weapons because each time you attack your opponent shows some real great animations. Because of that, it should be on this list. Placing on the 5th place would be the Tomahawk, because it's actually like really cool to have if you actually got one, and it's like a really lit axe. The Tomahawk is actually really smooth to handle. So let's move on to the next one, which is coming up on the 4th place, is the Energy Blade, because I think I like the Energy Blade because of its really glowy colors, and it's overall a pretty sweet melee weapon if you consider getting it by the cases. And I don't think it's actually hard to find. I think it's actually easy once you open a lot of cases and all that. Energy Blade will never let you down if you're going into a melee knife, I guarantee you that. So let's move on to our next melee weapon. Coming up on the 3rd place is actually the Sledgehammer, because it's one of those most underrated melees in Arsenal, so I recommend you guys to try using it once. And it's really like an endbringer type of knife, so if you end up using it, try at least once to backstab someone. So the next one is the Karban Knife, because it's really cool, and if you ask me, it's like pretty smooth to handle in this game, and it's one of those oldest melee weapons if you ask me, I guess so. But if you end up using the Karban Knife, I guarantee you that it's like a really cool melee weapon to have, and you could get a lot of backstabs if you're using this Karban Knife, because it's really small and agile. Anyone can use this melee weapon once you get the hang of it. Some honorable mentions will be the machete, and it will be the pencil as well as the machetes. Both of them will be honorable mentions in the list because both of them are super underrated and no one really uses them, and I recommend you guys try using them. Before I move on to the first one, I just want to say that I've taken around a lot of time to make this video, so if you end up enjoying it at the end, so make sure you subscribe and turn that post notifications on. So most of you guys probably guessed it, this first knife, it's none other than the butterfly knife. Congratulations to the people who have guessed it right, and man, I love using butterfly knife because it's really useful in knife to knife combat and all that, and it's really smooth if you ask me, and the animation is just top tier. It's like a godly level melee, and you will end up enjoying it. Consider checking this channel out called Trigerred Gamer. He have actually helped me make this video, so consider checking his channel out, as I would highly appreciate it. And if you enjoy this video, feel free to like and sub. So peace.